Okay, this video is going to be about graphing a function. So one of the ways to graph a function would be to make a table, use the rule, and in this case the rule would be 2x plus 2. So the rule would be 2 times a number plus 2. So we're going to rewrite that over and over again. 2 times a number plus 2, 2 times a number plus 2, 2 times a number plus 2, and 2 times a number plus 2. Now, the inputs are going to be chosen by you, so let's work with easy values like -1, 0, 1, 2. These are the values that we're going to put in. Now remember, these are the x values. The input is the x value. The output is going to be our answer, which comes out to be the y value. So we're going to put in -1. 2 times -1 is -2, plus 2 becomes 0. Next value is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 2 becomes 2. Next value is 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. Next value is 2. Put in 2 in here. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. The ordered pairs are, when x was -1, we had 0 as the output. When x was 0, we got 2 as the output. When x was 1, we got 4. And when x was 2, we got 6. After that, you just have to plot the points on the coordinate plane. So -1, 0, -1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 4, 1, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right 2 and up 6. To the right 2 and up 4, 5, 6 would be around here. And it looks like if you were to connect these, by the way, it looks like this is going to be linear. So it actually makes a linear function. Okay, the next graph we're going to try to make is y equals -2x. The -2x is the rule, so it's -2 times a number, -2 times a number, -2 times a number, -2 times a number, -2 times a number. Again, I'm going to try to choose easy values to work with, so -1, 0, 1, 2. You can choose anything you want in this part as the input, but try to make it easier for yourself. So, and as well as making this graph later would be kind of impossible if these values are too big. You're going to be going over too many spaces and you're going to run out of space in your graph. So making small numbers and choosing small numbers would be much easier to do for a graphing part. So -2, the input we chose was -1. -2 times -1. Negative multiplied by negative is positive. 0. -2 times 0 is 0. -2 times 1 is -2. -2 times +2 is -4. And now we just transfer these over. When x was -1, we got 2. When we had 0 for x, we got 0 for the output. When we got 1 for x, the output became -2. When x was 2, the output became -4. The last thing you have to do is plot these points on the graph. -1, 2. Let's do a different color. That's blue. Much better to see. 0, 0 would be the origin. 1, -2, 1. And then down 2 would be down here. And 2 over and down 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, down 4 would be down here. And this one looks like it's going to be a linear function as well if you were to connect the points. Alright, you might be asked to interpret a word problem and write a function about it. A function would be a rule with an equation. So come up with y equals equals. And this part would be the rule part of the actual equation. So it tells you that you use 18 gallons of water per day. Well, X is still going to be there. What are you going to do with X to find how much water you're going to drink, for example, in 5 days? So if every day you use 18 gallons, for 5 days you would do 18 multiplied by 5. 5 is the X value. Now this X could be any number of days. So we don't have to say the number 5, we can just say the number X. So we're going to have to write as 18 times the number of days. 18 times X. So the function would say y equals 18x. Now, if they're asking you how much water will you use in 20 days, 20 days gets replaced with the value of X. So we're going to do 18 multiplied by 20. Instead of 5 days, we're going to use 20 days to find the actual number of gallons in 20 days. So 18 times 2 is 36, but an extra 0, so 360. Our answer comes out to be 360 gallons. So part 2 for 20 days is 360 gallons. Part 1, what is the function? The function is y equals 18 gallons times the number of days, and the number of days is X, and that value is going to be replaced depending on how many days you're trying to figure it out.